Pickleball is on a roll. From its humble beginnings in 1965 in a backyard in Washington State, pickleball has become a juggernaut, celebrated as the fastest growing sport in America. But some folks with homes near outdoor courts have a decidedly sour take on the pickleball phenomenon.
Since 2021, when this went in, it's been just a battle about the noise.
Kim Logue of Manchester by the Sea says the noise from the courts across the street starts in the morning and goes all day.
Honestly, you may think I'm crazy. I've always had perfect blood pressure up until last year. Now I'm on medication. I can't say it's from that, but I think it contributes to it.
Logue's complaints about pickleball noise fell on deaf ears until she found Pickleball Noise Relief, a Facebook support group co-founded by Rob Mastroianni.
If you're living within 150 feet of these courts, it's trauma.
Mastroianni is on a mission. He's traveled thousands of miles in his van to counsel and advocate for folks affected by pickleball noise. He concedes it's a David versus Goliath situation.
There's so much money, there's so much equipment. It's big business. It's big pickleball is what it is. So it's the little guy against big pickleball.
Mastroianni brings his trusty recording equipment to help give homeowners hard data to use in their negotiations with town officials.
The red line is how we like to measure pickleball's pop.
Mastroianni considers himself something of a survivor. He and his wife sold their Falmouth home to escape the noise from a nearby pickleball court.
My wife and I, my family, we had enough. We put the house up for sale. That was our only option.
Efforts have been made to address the issue of pickleball noise. USA Pickleball representatives Sue Carnevale and Joe Lyman contrast the sharp sound of a regular paddle with a more muted sound of one of the newer quiet paddles.
It's more of a thump as opposed to a crack.
But adoption of the new quiet paddles made by Owl Sport has been slow, in part because the pop is so much part of the game.
Playing against an Owl paddle is difficult for me because I go a lot on, if I hear a nice hard sound, I know that ball's whipping at me. Getting an Owl paddle against me, like I can't really detect so well how fast that ball is coming in and then how to respond.
At these pickleball courts in Beverly, sound curtains have been installed to mitigate the noise factor. Sound panels have also recently gone up in Braintree, where neighbors have been complaining for years.
It's 13 hours a day of nonstop pinging and popping. I haven't been able to open my windows for 2 years.
Mike Megley loved growing up in his family's home by Hollis Field. The sound of the playground and kids playing sports, a joyful noise. Not so the relentless pop of pickleball.
I have to use earbuds, music. I have to keep music on the front porch just to watch television on the inside because it kind of blocks some of the noise.
The new sound curtains have brought the sound level down 10 decibels, according to Rob Mastroianni's meters.
So we're getting up to 80
Oh,
right here. So 80 decibels is that we're going from a lawnmower to a garbage disposal. It's decreasing it, but not enough.
But with tens of thousands of individual hits a day, relief can be elusive.
Pickleball's pop is gunshot's little brother. It's a noise that is created that comes to a peak in 2 milliseconds, just like gunfire. And this is the water torture that people talk about. So maybe you bring the level down. Is that going to help? Not when you have 50,000 hits. Maybe you're changing the frequency. Is that going to help? Not when you have 50,000.
So it's stressful. I'm old, and it just gets on your nerves after a while. It's 7 days a week. You have to look forward to a rainy day, and that doesn't even stop them.
All right, so what's the solution? Rob Mastriani says that pickleball courts should be at least 250 feet away from the nearest home and have sound baffling of some kind. They should be 500 to 600 feet away at the least if there's not some kind of noise mitigation.
Yeah, and Mastriani managed to get a court injunction to shut down the pickleball courts near his former home in Falmouth. Now, Braintree's Mike Megley is wondering if he needs to do the same.